What is going on, guys? My name is Perkins. I'm 22 years old. I live in Exeter, Devon. And I just thought I'd tell you a bit about myself, why I got into fitness and bodybuilding, what my other hobbies are, what my passions are, who I am, my backstory, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be raw, unfiltered, unedited. So if I do make mistakes, excuse me, I'm only human, but I thought it'd be good just to do an unedited video, just talking about myself, sharing who I am, telling you guys a bit about myself and to get to know me a bit better and know what I'm going to be producing videos wise and get to know me a bit more and get that connection going. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. And I won't say like, subscribe, but you can if you want, but it's more of a personal one. It's not like a video where it's like, we're pumping out content, we're trying to get likes and subscribes and stuff. This is just, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But this is just a bit about myself and me. So yeah, to begin with, born and raised in Exeter. Lived most of my life here, 19 years of my life. I did go to Exmouth for a year, and then moved back to Exeter because I just loved Exeter so much and I enjoy it here as well. Got a sister, got a mum and dad obviously, got aunts and uncles, got quite a big family as well. Got some family in South Africa, some in America. But yeah, I got some in England as well, which is really good. They don't live too far away, so I get to see them quite often as well. I used to have a dog called Bess, but she moved away because she was just a guide dog with guide dog training. And for as long as I remember, I've always loved gym. I love fitness. Got into it around about age 15 was when I actually really got into fitness and health and fitness and bodybuilding and stuff as well. I was really just in awe of the bodybuilders stuff. I wanted abs. I started off researching how to get abs in 30 days, and I watched some really crummy video and I started doing the exercises trying to get abs, and what I was focused on was abs. I didn't care about legs or back or shoulders or chest or you name it. It was just about the abs for me. So that's how I got into it. And then I discovered Arnold Schwarzenegger and I was like, wow, this guy's amazing. He's a big bodybuilder, he's huge, he's won 7 prestigious Olympia titles, and I was captivated by it. And that sort of got me into bodybuilding. A bit before then as well was Dylan McKnight, and you might not have heard of him. He's not as well known obviously as Arnold, but he got me into bodybuilding as well. I saw his transformation, in about, it was almost, I think it was a year or something, year and a half transformation. He went from skinny to massively bulky, and I was like, wow, I wish I could look like that. And I saw a couple of bodybuilders here and there. Lee Priest is another that got me into it. I loved watching Lee Priest, and that was a year into my training. I sort of, fell in love with the sport, and Lee Priest bodybuilding was really incredible. He was like a no BS sort of approach to bodybuilding, and I thought I really liked that, and I really appreciated that, and thought that was really cool as well. So that was pretty awesome as well. And then there was one other, it wasn't really a bodybuilder, but I liked his physique. But from Stranger Things, Dacre Montgomery, I loved his physique. I thought it was incredible. I loved it. I was like, I want to look like him. There's even a photo of me, I don't know, I might put it on screen, might not, but of me literally posing like him and from one of his magazines. And I thought it was quite funny because I just wanted to copy him and stuff. The only problem was I'm not the same skin color. I look nothing like him, so I couldn't really model myself like him. But I did like his physique, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I was like, I'm just gonna chase this. So yeah, got into gym around 14. Well, I started working out at home, doing calisthenics. I can't even say that word, to be honest. It's so difficult to me to say. Calisthenics, the body weight exercises. I did that at home, did push-ups. I did what I call bed lifts, where I lift up my bed like a deadlift. It was kind of crazy. And I did mum had some yoga weights, and I just did some bicep curls with them. Nothing special, they're only 1.5 kilogram weight, so I didn't really get a good pump, and I did about 30 to 50 reps, which is just junk volume. But I was starting out, I was researching how to get into fit shape and stuff. I realized I need to go to the gym, I need to get into the gym because that was the next step. So after a year of, or it was more like about 3 months working out, doing the home exercises, I was like, I need to go to the gym. And my dad, graciously and gratefully, he gave me a gym membership at a gym nearby our house. So I went there and I trained there quite often, and I was like, it's pretty good. So I just got into gym then, and I just pushed hard at, fitness and, working out as well. And yeah, if I do edit this video, sorry that I said I'm gonna keep it edited before, because I'm in a house, I live in a house with other people as well. And if someone walks in, I have to edit that out and, chop and change stuff. But that's just a pre-warning, little precursor. But yeah, no, I got into fitness at age 15. I was obsessed though. I wanted results, honestly, I was like, oh, I need to get big. I I started off, most people recommended 1 hour in the gym, maybe half an hour, maybe 2 hours maximum. I was in the gym for 3 hours a day. Like my social life just went. I would stop seeing friends so much. I was in the gym, I was addicted. And my friends were like, oh, where are you? We never see you like ever, you know? I usually used to meet them, you know, we go skate park, we hang out, we ride our scooters and our bikes and skateboards and whatnot at the skate park. I hadn't been there for ages, and I showed up one day, like, where have you been? We haven't seen you in weeks on end. I was like, I'm in the gym, and they're saying, yeah, we can see you, you're getting a bit bigger and stuff. And people could notice I was getting a bit bigger. But it wasn't that major gains, you know, it was maybe a couple pounds, just looking a bit leaner, maybe a bit more, you know, musculature. Like the abs definitely got there as well. I definitely got the abs when I was younger as well. Because I never had abs really for a while, but I got the abs I wanted from training hard abs and, you know, getting lean and, you know, getting a bit of size on, but not much size. It was really very small. Like people used to make fun as well, because they're like, you're getting there, but you're not there, you know. I found a training partner, a friend of mine, and we went to the gym all the time. Like it was funny. We used to go to the gym. We go to the gym, hit a workout, mess around a bit, and then afterwards we always get chicken from Lidl, the pack of chicken, like the ready cooked meal chicken. And we get like, literally just get some chicken and some bread from the bakery. I was like, it was crazy, but that's what we did, you know. We did that all the time and we just stuck with it, and like, you know, it was a good routine that we enjoyed, chicken and bread after, and you know, that's what I enjoyed as well. So yeah, we did that, hit some workouts and stuff, really went far with it as well. And yeah, like, it's pretty good. And then, yeah, I started seeing more results around maybe 17 years old. That's when I think I really started packing on the size, around just turning 17 and 17. Like, I started to notice more improvement. And I played around with my diet plan as well a bit more, because I had no diet plan before. Before I was eating whatever I could see, you know. I found out about bulking, I was stuffing my face. I had like a whole pack of nuts each day. I'd eat like 5 times a day. I'd eat tons of beans, eggs. That's what I was eating, like beans, eggs, loads of bread, loads of cheese, loads of like just lots of sauces as well. I never did chicken and rice for a while, and then I found out about chicken and rice, and I had that in the diet, and bro, I was crazy. I had 5 meals a day of chicken and rice. I literally had a breakfast meal like egg and oats, or you know, something like beans on toast with some egg, and then afterwards I have like 5 meals of chicken and rice, and it was like 400 grams of rice, 200 grams of chicken, and a ton of olive oil. Like I put olive oil, and then suddenly it was sunflower oil. I put sunflower oil on it, like tons of it. Like I put like 3 or 4 tablespoons, maybe even 5. Sometimes weighing out 50 grams of it, and oh, it was bloating me. I was having gut issues and everything, but I didn't know anything better. I thought I need more calories, I need to get calories in from the fats. And so, yeah, I did my first bulk after a year of training, maybe 2 years. It was back in 2021, before, it was around about, was it? I know, I think it was 2019 actually, before COVID hit, I did my first bulk. Yeah, so it was 2019. So I started getting into the gym around 2018, and then yeah, 2019 did my first bulk, found out about bulking. You know, Dylan McKnight did a bulk, and I was like, I need to do a bulk like Dylan McKnight. I was trying to copy him. So, you know, I was like, yeah, let's get it, you know, let's do this, you know, I want to do this. So I decided to, yeah, bulk, and it went crazy. My abs disappeared within the first few months of bulking. My belly stuck out, I had gut issues everywhere. I did put on some good amount of size and, you know, obviously fat as well, but I think that's when I definitely grew. But obviously my abs just disappeared. I hadn't had abs for 2 years and stuff, and it was tough, you know. I wanted abs. I said goodbye to my abs. I was like, no, this is tough. Like, I really want abs. It was crazy, but you know, it happened and stuff. But yeah, like as I say before bulking, I was eating a maintenance, eating whatever, chicken and bread with my mate, you know, beans and egg on toast, or just beans and eggs. And you know, I didn't have any structure to my diet. I was eating what my mum cooked for me and stuff as well. Then I started making diet plans for myself, and you know, actually structuring my day. Like I had some interesting stuff. You know, I think I got into oats at some point with honey. What I did like was I have it every morning was oats. I didn't cook the oats. I didn't put the oats in the microwave. I liked them as they were, with some water and blueberries, and I did that. And sometimes I did frozen blueberries and honey, and I enjoyed that every morning. Egg, for a while I did egg and oats with frozen blueberries, and I loved it. And I did chicken and rice with Nando's Peronaise. I know Peronaise isn't good, but I loved it, and I put that on. I put it on beef as well, some Peronaise. I made some chicken wraps with some Nando's Peronaise as well. I love Nando's Peronaise, if you couldn't tell. I did, I had some, I made some beef burgers as well. I used to make some beef burgers every now and again, some protein burgers. And I got into cream of rice at one point, but I didn't enjoy it as much, so I stopped. But I did have cream of rice with my breakfast, some blueberries as well. But yeah, like I tried all sorts of things. I had cereal as well during the day, like post-workout as well. I put cereal with some banana and whey. During lockdown, I tried out made some tuna pasta, which was amazing. It actually slapped. I really enjoyed it. I mixed a load of things together to make some amazing yogurt. Tuna pasta. It had a bit of yogurt in it, but yeah. So I did try my diet out a bit more. I started exploring some more foods and, you know, eating nutritional value stuff as well. I remember when I first did start bulking, I was going meal deals. Like, I kept eating the meal deals at Tesco. I don't know why, it was crazy. You know, I was eating like flipping like BLT, and then like there's this drink that I had as well. I can't remember. Oh, the smoothie drinks, and then I'd have like a crisp or chocolate as well. Started having whey as well. You know, protein shakes. I made protein shakes all the time. I just kept drinking protein shake after protein shake. But yeah, it was crazy. To give you an idea of how much I bulked up from when I first started. So I started off 56 kilograms. By the end of my bulk, after bulking for a couple years, I know I perma bulked. I didn't even cut. It was bad. But at the end of the 2 years, I weighed about 75 kilograms. So that's a big increase. That's like 19 kilograms. And I put that on, which is crazy. So it can go to show what you can do with a bit of research and knowing stuff. Obviously I didn't know and I didn't research. I did research a lot, but you know, when you actually apply yourself and eat healthy, it can happen. So I think for the first year I wasn't eating healthy. Then the second year, the remainder of it, I actually started eating healthy and taking my diet seriously. There was a time where I bulked on Mackies as well. Like, I was doing a dirty bulk at one point. I was eating like Mackies every single day for 3 months. It was so bad that I shouldn't have been doing that. My gut was not thanking me. So yeah, don't do that, guys, if that's what you do or were thinking of doing and stuff as well. But yeah, so yeah, I bulked up. And I reckon it was just the same old stuff, you know, bodybuilding and stuff. So I got into a lot of drinking, heavy drinking at one point. I know it was really bad. It stunted my gains, so don't drink if you want to get gains, because I didn't get many gains as well. So that was quite bad as well. So yeah, not ideal, not optimal, not good, but it happened. But yeah, like I say I've been through a lot in my life. I won't go into it too much, but I've had ups and downs in my life. But you know, bodybuilding's always been there for me. It's always been a good, you know, a strength of mine. I've enjoyed it, I've appreciated it, and it's got me through some, you know, it's helped with my mental health, it's helped with physical health, even my spiritual health. It gives me that discipline, because, you know, you can tell by the hat, I'm a Christian, I love God, and, you know, like, it's taught me discipline to read my Bible every day, to pray, to go to church, to make the time for God, because he made the time for me, you know, on the cross, with his death, resurrection, with his, you know, Jesus Christ doing that. So I find that, yeah, I do make the time for bodybuilding. I also make the time for God, you know. Those two go hand in hand, because, you know, I can't just do all my hobbies and everything I enjoy without, you know, putting God first in my life. God always comes first above all else, you know. There's no better thing than knowing God and, you know, putting him first. And I definitely encourage you guys, if you ever think about it, you know, give your life to Christ, because, you know, he loves you, he died for you on the cross, and he's the way. And I can't think of any better way to spend my life but serving God, living out his kingdom, you know, serving him. It's amazing, it's the best. I enjoy it so much. So, you know, I am definitely a Christian. It's definitely part of my fitness as well. Like, I try and keep a mindset where I'm not obsessed with the gains. I'm not putting my health at risk, because I'm a temple of the Holy Spirit, you know. I'm doing this naturally. I don't want to do it unnaturally and take gear and peptides and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to do it naturally to try and, you know, give glory to God that, you know, he helped me get the muscle. I've done it naturally, and I want to take care of my body, because, as I said before, it's a temple of the Holy Spirit. I don't want to risk my life and my health, because it's too vital. It's something I want to hold on to, you know, to advance the kingdom. So yeah, that's definitely going to do it naturally as well. And yeah, back onto, I'll quickly mention some of my other hobbies. I got into art quite a lot. I loved art as a kid. I still do art now and then. It's a really good skill of mine. It's a gift that I've got, you know, from God as well. So I do art quite a lot as well. I used to do skateboarding and scooter riding. I stopped really doing skate park in a while now. I used to be really good at that as well. Guitar, I used to do guitar all the time. I had a guitar teacher. I played guitar quite a lot. I can still play it, but I'm probably a bit rusty now. And drama, I did acting for a while. I loved acting, it was really cool. And one bodybuilder I definitely looked up to is Kai Green, and I do resonate with him because he's got into acting as well as his bodybuilding. He did like improv groups, and he did art as well, similar to what I've done, art and improv groups. And I'm like, bro, if there's a bodybuilder that I'm similar to, it's Kai Green, just the fact that he does those hobbies. Obviously, I haven't had a backstory of, you know, going to jail and, you know, his past and history and stuff. But I mean, he's had some tough times. I've had some tough times, and you know, we're reaching for our goals. And you know, he's reached for his goals. He came second place at Olympia. If you know who Kai Green is, he's a second place Olympian. Well-known bodybuilder. But yeah, I should probably mention he got me into bodybuilding a lot as well. I was pretty obsessed with Kai Green when I first found out about him as well. So yeah, I used to watch all his videos and stuff as well. A lot of Gymshark athletes got me into fitness as well. Some of the aesthetic ones as well, you know, from the back in the 2012, 2011 era. Well, 2012 because that's when it started, but you know, the early on, Jeff Sade, David Lade, you know, the greats, Alan Walker, no, not Alan Walker, that's the DJ. John Walker, it is John Walker. It's John Skywalker? I think that's what his name was, yeah. But yeah, I was really obsessed with, you know, fitness stuff as well. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, jump forward, you know, bodybuilding all that time. And now, recently, it was probably last year around July, I did my first show. I prepped for it around, it was so last minute because I went to the gym near my house and one of the guys said he's competing. I was like, really? I was like, should I try that? I was like, yeah, I'm going to try it. So I signed up for the exact same show, like 2 months before it actually was on. I did an 8-week diet and went on stage. I was the only one on stage. I'll probably tell that story another day, but you know, I was the only one competing in that class. But yeah, I did it for me, and I don't think I was lean enough. I was not lean. I struggled to get lean. The problem was I was not, you know, dieting well enough. You know, I was eating honey all the time, a lot of honey, a lot of sugar. You know, some days I had cheat meals like once a week, maybe twice a week, and then, you know, I didn't count my calories very well. Like I was like, oh, I overestimated, like maybe a bit of sauce here and there, that should be fine. I just wasn't on track, and you know, cardio dipped in and out. I did this much cardio, that little amount of cardio as well. So yeah, I say I didn't really give my all. I did do as good as I could, but you know, it probably wasn't good enough, obviously. And you know, so I was like, I need to actually get a coach. And I was texting the coach on the day of the show, like, and the night before. So I was like, this is the coach I have now. But before he's my coach, I was like asking him for advice. I was so nervous and stuff as well. And he mentioned, like, you know, why don't we just, you know, get onboarded? You know, get you onboarded, start coaching, and you know, see where we can go, get you competing in some shows. Like, well done for doing your first show as well. I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. I actually liked that. And, you know, I thought this would be a good coach to actually do it. I saw his transformations on his page. I was like, yeah, he knows his stuff. He's an IPB pro. He knows his coaching stuff. He seems to be doing it for a while. And he's giving me good advice right up into the show as well. Like, even I was texting him on the train on the way down. He was just telling me, yeah, you know, he needs to be a bit leaner, obviously, but you know, way to go for actually doing this show, and you know, we can help you out with that. So yeah, I signed up and onboarded him quite a while later, so I had to save up money. I was struggling to find a job. I needed a job as well. I was praying to God. I actually got a job. I was like, yes, we can start now. So we got the job. I got the job like September of last year. So it was like probably 3 months away to like actually get started with him. But I was so good and happy to get started. We got started, and boy, have I made a transformation. People come up to me in the gym saying, you look leaner, you look, you know, massive. Like, I was like, yeah, it's because of my coach. Like, and obviously we put in the work, but my coach helped me out a lot because, you know, think about it. I couldn't get past 78 kilograms on stage. Couldn't get lower than that for my stage weight. And recently I've hit a new low of 74 kilograms. So, you know, this coach is amazing and stuff. Like, I'll put in the description his Instagram and YouTube and stuff so you can check him out because he's a good coach. Like, you know, if you really want to get in shape and, you know, go far, shameless plug, but my coach is awesome. He knows his stuff. He's really good. But yeah, so yeah, if you're watching, coach, well done. You're amazing. Like, couldn't have done it without you. You know, it's the teamwork, it's, you know, the coaching and me doing the stuff as well. But yeah, it's great. So yeah, I've got lean. Now we're bulking up. We're in the off season right now. And yeah, like, it's just incredible, you know. I'm so glad that I managed to get the coach. It's been a gift from God being able to work and do the coach. I'm also doing a personal training course right now to try and, you know, get some clients as well, is what my plan is. So hopefully finish that personal training course soon as well, which should be good. And yeah, I think plans for going forward this year and 2027 would be, this year, have a good off season, start prep for the show, maybe, I don't know how long out, coach will say, but I'm going to compete in the PCA Naturals, and on the 7th of November doing a 2 Bros Pro. So yeah, I'm going back to that again. That's what I did before 2 Bros Pro. But yeah, hopefully I'll do good. I don't know what I'm going to place like. I hope to place top 5 in both shows. So, you know, that's my goal. Nothing too fancy. I mean, it is my first time competing against other people, so a bit nervous, but you know, it should be good. I'm in good hands, you know. I'm doing the work, setting the grind and stuff as well. So that's the plan, to compete and then just keep competing each year and work my way up. So I want to get my IFBB Pro card, maybe even PCA Pro as well. But yeah, I do want to become an IFBB Pro. That's been my goal for a while, you know. ever since I first started out in bodybuilding, I want to be a pro bodybuilder. I want to be an IFBB pro. So, you know, that's been my goal for a long time. You know, I've been doing this bodybuilding thing for 7 years, and I want to be a pro. So that's my goal. You know, this is road to pro. This is where it begins. It's going to take a while, but that's what I want to do, and that's my goal. I want to grow my YouTube as well, is another goal of mine. My TikTok, my Instagram, and my YouTube. I want to grow these, you know, reach some more followers, reach more people, you know, earn my spot, have my spot in the fitness industry, you know, earn my place, have my place. That's what I want, you know. So, you know, yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm here to stay for a while. So, you know, get used to me. And yeah, like that's another thing. And yeah, grow my personal training business when I start my online coaching. You know, obviously I'm not qualified yet, but I will get qualified soon. So yeah, grow that as well. Continue working at my job, and you know, just following God wholeheartedly and chasing after my dreams. That's what literally the future holds, and that's what I've got, you know, planned. So yeah, yeah, I think that's probably about it really, guys. Like, that's what to think of. That takes you up till now from back when I first started as well. So I hope that helps you understand a bit more about myself and a bit more about me and who I am and what I do and stuff as well, what my passions are, what my hobbies are as well. So yeah, if you did enjoy that, I will say, yeah, do like and subscribe. Like, I know I said at the beginning, maybe don't, but like if you don't want to, but yeah, if this did impact you and you know, you related to it, any things I said, you liked anything I said, you know, comment down below what you liked I said, any questions, anything, I'll answer them. But yeah, do like, subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and you know, it's just a bit about myself, you know, because I mean, if you do like, subscribe this video, it will get pushed out to more people, and then more people can get to know me and find out more about myself. That's the main focus, and the reason I encourage you to engage with this content, you know, like, subscribe and stuff as well. It just helps you grow as well. So yeah, thank you very much. That's about it really. So I hope you enjoyed and this resonated with you and spoke to you as well, and you know me a bit better now, a bit about myself. Yeah, so that's me, Caleb Perkins, the 22-year-old bodybuilder. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.